All right, Cam, you've had a phenomenal camp so far this year. What did you do in the offseason to prepare for this kind of training camp, these type of temperatures, and going up against, of course, T. Higgins and Jamar Chase?
I was just training in and out of Atlanta, Dallas area, just in the heat. And, back home in Alabama, just trying to make sure that my endurance was the best, honestly, because, just camp, how that goes. Everybody comes in. Some people come in dehydrated and not in shape, so I didn't want to be one of those guys to be able to. So I got to run all over the field, and I play corner. So we're running every play, so I have to be in shape. And just training-wise, as far as on the field, just getting in and out of my breaks and working the press, different, peer steps at the line and just different techniques.
It seems like that has paid off because you look like you are in mid-season form at this point. It's only training camp. How does it feel to be out there and feel like you're on top of your game already?
Nah, I don't.
It looks like that to me.
I was going to say, nah, I'm not at the top of my game right now. There's just some things I need to clean up. That's what training camp is for. And it's just no technical things. It's not forgetting players or anything like that. It's, technical within myself that we could fix tomorrow. So that's it.
I know temperatures today were a little bit better, but I remember your first practice was brutally hot. I was sweating up a storm. I wasn't even working out in that heat. Were you okay after working out in Atlanta?
Oh yeah, I was just fine. It was actually when I went to Texas when it was 108 and 109, and we'll go outside and work out at 2:30. And and that's how you got to get it in. Some people don't want to do that, but you have to.
Does that help you week one? Because it's still really hot in Cincinnati in September. Does that help you when you're taking so many snaps and the last thing you want to think about is how tired or dehydrated you are during week one of the season?
Yeah, most definitely does. This helps out a lot. And, it's a mindset thing when it comes to that. Even when it's cold, you got to be like, it's hot out here, and try not to be cold during the game. So it's a mindset thing with the tiredness. You just have to prepare for it and then, go execute.
How do you feel now going into a Lou Anarumo defense compared to your first year because he runs such a complicated defensive scheme, as you know?
It's a lot easier. Honestly, it was just jumbling. It was coming so fast my rookie year, and being on IR, just having to come in and be on point right now. There was no time to make mistakes, so I had my opportunity to make those mistakes, and now coming year two, can't make those again. We got to execute and play ball.
Can you describe for me the type of leader that Chidobe Awuzie is?
Man, he's one of a kind, honestly. I don't even know the one word. He's just so helpful in every way. And I think everybody on this team could attend to that. Offensive linemen, defensive linemen, the running backs, quarterbacks, in every position. I feel like they can go to Cheeto for something. He's just so in tune with everything, and he's a real down-to-earth guy.
When you are trying to essentially confuse an offense with your looks, how long does it take for you to be able to be in a certain stance but also confuse them and go a different route than what they're expecting based on the way that you present in the field?
Not too long. I'm good at kind of disguising. I try to. That's all, Coach Lou's defense is about. Disguising and thinking something else, and we're doing something totally different. So, it helps. I did it in college, and I could transfer it over to, especially this defense right here.
And I know that obviously Joe Burrow is hurt right now, but generally in practice, you're going against one of the best quarterbacks in the world. But when you look at the AFC, every single quarterback is a first-round draft pick outside of Jimmy Garoppolo. What is it like facing week after week consistently good quarterbacks every time?
It's the competitiveness of the NFL. This is why I think everybody is here. You get the opportunity to go do this and that, and you want to play the best of the best. So, step up to the challenge and take it on.